Hey Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. It's the Tipsy Intuitive here to do your general life reading for January 1st through 15th of 2021. Hopefully you got your little sippy cup. I have mine, so let's get into it. So, as I was doing your pre-shuffle, and meditating on your energy, there were a few messages and some interesting things that came in. So, the first message that I got was a song. I think it's called Swag Surfing, but it's like, I swag, I surf, I swag, that one. And then I heard It's Above Me Now. And what's interesting, I always light incense when I do my readings. And if you look at some of my other videos, you can see like this sort of consistent wave of incense going past the camera. Yours kind of refuses. Like it's going behind it, it's going over top of it, but it is not coming into the frame of the camera. And what I'm hearing as I'm looking at this was like, you're not even going to see this coming. So, and not in a bad way. It kind of feels like you're working behind the scenes on something in your life and you're staying real quiet about it. But when you're ready, it's like the big reveal is going to be like, oh, yeah, didn't see that coming at all. Um, so I pulled an oracle card for the overall energy for this reading, and we got a change in the wind. So let's see where all of that takes us. We'll pull some tarot to get some more information about where you are in your life right now. So the first card that comes out for your energy, dear Scorpios, is the Nine of Cups. For challenges and obstacles, okay, we have two that popped out. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Ace of Swords. Any advice from Spirit for the Scorpio collective? Oh, we have one that flipped over. We have the Four of Pentacles and potential outcome for our Scorpios. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let's clarify with a different deck now. Scorpio's current energy, we have the Knight of Swords upright, and we have the Five of Pentacles that came out a little bit sideways, so we'll take it. For challenges and obstacles, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Any advice from Spirit? We have the Chariot. Okay. And for the potential outcome, ooh, the Four of Wands. Excellent. So we'll grab just some oracle cards to get a little bit more information about these, and then we'll get into the reading. So current energy for Scorpio, we have it's manifested. Obstacles or challenges. Okay, nobody's that challenged. We're not going to take all of those cards, but we will take this one little lone one that popped out. We have enjoy the journey. Advice from Spirit. Incoming. And for the potential outcome. Being love. Okay, perfect. So let's hop into it. I feel like with this, with everything that I was hearing, it sounds like you've been, I don't want to say secretly working on things behind the scenes, but I think that you have some goals. You've given some thought to what you want your life to be like, and you haven't necessarily broadcasted that to people in your circle. And so, with a change in the wind for the overall energy for this reading, it feels like there is a shift that's coming that's going to be a direct result of what you've been thinking about, what you've been planning for. So, what we have in terms of your current energy, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles that came in a little sideways, and then we have it's manifested. New desired reality is already present in your life. vibrational alignment, astrology gives edge. So, what I'm feeling right now is that you are very much in a place of like, all right, next chapter. What are we doing? I'm ready for my happiness. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling bold. I'm standing in my truth. I feel good about the next steps that I'm taking. And it seems as though you're letting go of things that may have happened in the past that made you feel a sense of lacking. And maybe you're not like 100% there yet, but maybe 85%. It seems as though this Five of Pentacles, this feeling left out, this feeling of not having something or missing out on something, is something that you're putting to rest as you move forward in your path and getting to what makes you happy. What I see for the challenges and obstacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And we also have enjoy the journey. The fun is in getting there. Acknowledge your progress, travel, mental vacation, and be spontaneous. So I feel like with these cards, there's a sense of impatience, and it's not necessarily in a bad way, but there is so much excitement in you moving towards your next step that it's like you almost forget it takes time sometimes, right? And the fact that you don't necessarily see things progressing overnight, almost like a microwave manifestation, sometimes you waffle back and forth like, well, is this going to happen? Is this not going to happen? And you kind of, you're kind of juggling that excitement and that optimism with maybe telling yourself, well, it hasn't happened yet, so it's not going to happen. And you're having trouble seeing how far you've actually come. It almost seems like you're looking at things like how much further you have to go instead of seeing everything that you've accomplished up until this point. So, what Spirit is saying in terms of advice, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Chariot, and we have incoming. News or message, game changer, surprise invitation, insights, gift, making connections. Take a little bit of time and acknowledge what you have and know that for as much progress as you've made, there is still more that's coming in, and it's going to be amazing for you. You're doing everything right. You sat with yourself, with your feelings, with your thoughts. You've sort of mapped out this path forward. And maybe unlike situations in the past where perhaps have gone around and said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, which unfortunately sometimes invites in negative energies from people who aren't on the same path as you. It seems like this time you're doing it right. Just, keep it a little close to your vest. Hold back on spreading all of your plans with people, but keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep connecting with people who are on the same path as you are, who have the same desires, who can be supportive, and keep your eyes open for opportunities and potential gifts that will come into you that will help further you on your path. But I have such like a sense of excitement and like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I got this. No worries. It's cool. So once you get past this sort of feeling of self-doubt because things may not be moving necessarily as fast as you would hope that they would, things are still moving. It's fine. You're doing everything right. So what we have for the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, we have the Four of Wands, and we have being love. Exude love in all that you do, oneness, like attracts like, unconditionally loving self in all. So again, the Knight of Swords is typically a fast moving energy. It's kind of in and out, in and out, in and out, a little bit. Um, I don't want to say schizophrenic, but something similar. It's almost like a bunny that's just hopping all around, and it's just it's very high energy. And I think that that's sort of the feeling, the place that you're in right now, where you're just kind of bouncing like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? What are we going to do? And I think that with time, as you just start getting in that place of enjoying the journey and acknowledging all of the moves you've made up until this point, and actually patting yourself on the back for it, I think that will temper itself. That will calm down a little bit, and you'll settle into this place of knowing and feeling that you're on the right track, because you are. And what will ultimately happen with the Four of Wands, you will have that stability. You will have that foundation. You will have that happiness, right? That you've been working for, that you've been planning for very quietly, without a lot of fanfare, without necessarily a cheering squad or having to hear people's voices. You will have that. Okay, so another interesting thing that just happened. I literally had to pause the video because as soon as I got to, walking through your place of stability, I started choking. And the thought that came in my head was, I think that there's somebody or maybe multiple people around you who doubted you at one point. And what I heard is they're going to choke on their words because you just proved them all wrong in doing all of this work in building this foundation, something that they've never seen, a change in you. They're going to be looking at it like, well, all right then. She did that. He did that. They did that. So being love, your path is going to be something that you fall in love with, and it's going to feed your spirit so thoroughly that everyone around you is going to see it. It's going to be beautiful. Like there's such a good feeling around this. So what I'll do now is just pull one last oracle card to see if there is any additional messages from Spirit that they have for the Scorpio collective. Okay, we have two that, oh no. Oh, we have four that came out. Okay. We have raise your vibration, retreat, love yourself, and go with the flow. All right. So again, this ties back to all of the other cards that have come out in the reading. Raise your vibration. Just because you don't see it happening, don't doubt that there's something percolating behind the scenes for you. It will come. Again, not as quickly as you maybe wanted it to because of all of this fire and energy that you have behind it, but it will. It will come. So just keep your vibrations high. Know that it's happening. Know that it's manifesting, even if you can't see it right now. Retreat. And what did we say? Hold back. Hold back a little bit. Just keep this in your pocket. There's no need to go around, bringing in other people into this fold. Just this is you. This is you. This is yours. Okay? No need for other folks to, put their paws up in it. Loving yourself. That's a part of enjoying the journey, acknowledging the work that you've done, the progress you've made. Give yourself a hug, like you've earned it. You've worked hard for this. And just go with the flow. Fast or slow, things are moving for you. They truly, truly are. So just relax and go with it. Let the universe guide you. You're doing everything that you need to do to get to where you want to be. So I will leave it there. I hope that this resonated with you. And if you enjoyed the reading, I would certainly appreciate it if you click the like button and also subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on any future videos. Feel free to share with loved ones. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and sending you all huge hugs.